Taking on a big project can be overwhelming, and it's easy to get lost in the details or feel like you're not making progress. You know that staying accountable is key, but how do you stay motivated and make sure you don't lose sight of your goals? It's hard to keep track of all the moving pieces when working on a large-scale project. We've got some tips for success. We'll share our top strategies for staying accountable to your big projects so that you can reach your goals with confidence. Learn how to break down tasks into manageable chunks and create systems that will help keep you focused and productive. Get ready to tackle any project with ease. What is accountability? Accountability is the concept of being held responsible for completing tasks and achieving goals. It plays an essential role in project management as it helps ensure that all team members are working together to reach a unified goal. Accountability involves setting expectations for tasks and taking ownership of those tasks, so that everyone is aligned on what needs to be done and who is responsible for each task. It also includes evaluating progress regularly to make sure everything is going according to plan, as well as providing feedback and support when needed. This way, teams can stay on track with their projects, work more efficiently together, and ultimately finish the project on time. What are the benefits of managing big projects? 1. Increased efficiency. Working on a big project with accountability means that the team will be working together more efficiently, as each person knows what they need to do and when they need to do it. 2. Improved communication. Accountability also helps keep everyone in the loop with progress updates and feedback on tasks. This way, teams are able to provide support and resolve issues quickly. 3. Enhanced productivity. As team members stay organized and on task, they become more productive and are able to complete their tasks in a timely fashion. 4. Sense of accomplishment. When the project is completed, everyone involved will feel proud that they were able to work together as a team and achieve success. Why is staying accountable important to big projects? Working on big projects can be a daunting task, especially if the project involves multiple people or teams with different responsibilities. Staying accountable helps ensure that each team member is working towards the same goal, eliminating any potential confusion or miscommunication about what needs to be done. By having clear expectations for tasks laid out from the beginning and making sure everyone understands their individual responsibility in completing them, teams can remain focused on the end goal instead of getting bogged down by small details along the way. Holding yourself accountable means you'll be less likely to procrastinate or miss deadlines because you're aware that someone else's work may depend upon your own. Remaining accountable also allows teams to track progress more easily and makes it much easier to adjust course if something isn't going according to plan. Ultimately, staying accountable leads to fewer mistakes and delays in completing big projects, which can save both money and time in the long run. Tips for bringing your big project home. 1. Set clear goals and deadlines. Setting clear goals and deadlines is essential for staying accountable to a big project. It's important to make sure that everyone understands their individual tasks and the time frame in which they need to be completed. This should include a detailed timeline of each step of the project, from initial planning to final delivery. Setting clear expectations from the start will help prevent any confusion or miscommunication down the line and make it easier to track progress and hold people accountable for their work. Additionally, by having realistic deadlines for each task, teams can stay on schedule without sacrificing quality. 2. Break down the project into manageable chunks. Breaking down the project into manageable chunks is key to staying accountable and on track. It's important to break tasks down into smaller, achievable parts so that team members can focus on completing one step at a time instead of feeling overwhelmed by the larger goal. This also makes it easier for teams to track progress and provide feedback as needed along the way. Additionally, breaking the project down into smaller chunks allows the team to identify areas where they may need additional resources or help, so they can plan accordingly and make sure they have everything they need in order to complete their tasks successfully. 3. Utilize checklists and reminders. Utilizing checklists and reminders can be a great way to stay organized and on top of tasks when working on a big project. Checklists allow teams to clearly identify each task that needs to be completed, as well as when it needs to be completed. They can also provide a helpful reference for tracking progress and staying accountable to each team member's individual responsibilities. Reminders can also be incredibly useful in making sure that tasks are completed on time. Whether this is through emails, phone calls, or other messages, having reminders in place can be a great way to ensure that everyone is staying on track and making progress. 4. Find an accountability partner or team. Finding an accountability partner or team is essential for staying accountable to a big project. By having someone who is also committed to the same goals and objectives, teams can help each other stay focused and motivated. An accountability partner or team can provide support by providing feedback on progress, offering advice when needed, and helping to break tasks down into smaller chunks. Additionally, having someone to be accountable to can help prevent procrastination and missed deadlines by providing a sense of responsibility and urgency. 5. Celebrate milestones and small wins. Another key element lies in celebrating milestones along the way. Realizing successes achieved thus far can provide much-needed motivation throughout the length of your endeavor. No matter how small or large those celebrations may be, taking some time out of your day just for your own recognition goes a long way. Whether it's congratulating yourself and/or your peers for a job well done, taking some time off work for a much-needed breather, throwing an office party, taking trips, any celebration of success should be taken advantage of. Not only does it serve as positive reinforcement among participants, but also serves as a reminder that even though there's still more work ahead yet, you're one step closer than you were before. 6. Remember that progress, not perfection, is key. Finally, remember that progress is key and perfection is not the goal. While it's important to strive for excellence in your work and get things done on time, it's equally as important to cut yourself some slack if you don't hit every deadline perfectly or make mistakes along the way. It's normal for projects to have bumps in the road, and it's important to celebrate the progress that you are making and learn from any mistakes. By being mindful of this, teams can stay focused on the big picture and keep their accountability goals in check. As earlier stated, it's also important to allow yourself some flexibility if you don't hit every milestone perfectly or make mistakes along the way. Doing so will help to ensure that teams can complete tasks efficiently while still finding time to celebrate successes and be accountable to each other. Utilizing checklists, reminders, accountability partners, and teams, as well as breaking tasks down into smaller chunks, are all effective ways of staying accountable to a big project. With a little bit of careful planning and dedication, teams can stay on track with their projects and achieve success. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all next time.